G'day folks. Well, I've gone shopping again and brought home more heavy lumps of stuff. It's always fun. As you can see, I've got the Yanmar diesel out of the boat hull now. The rest of the boat's wrecked, it's already been cut in half. The majority of the damage to it is it's been grabbed with a front end loader. The guy who dropped it off loaded it on his truck with a front end loader, so the valve cover copped a lot of it. This stud is bent and the rocker arms are just floating around. Everything's there. I found the push rods and the wrecked valve cover. I don't think the push rods are bent. Definitely need one of them because that's got me decomping everything on it and it keeps the oil in there. So I've got to get one of them. If anyone knows where to get them or if has one that they could flog off fairly cheap. I know the local marina does Yanmar stuff, so I might see them too. Apart from that, it's dirty, it's rusty, but it's all there. So we'll have a detailed look at that later when I clean it up. I'm going to seal up whatever I can and then degrease it, wash it, hit it with the gurney. But apart from the broken bits, everything's there. Injector line's been pushed back and the intake tube's been bent back too. Crappy old hoses. I don't think he was running a heat exchanger on this, so it's probably got salt water corrosion through it. There's a water pump there. Yeah, I don't think he had a heat exchanger, so God knows what the inside's like. Got twin AU Falcon fans, I believe that's what they are. Same as the ones on my Jag and Brad's Jag. So they're a good score, they're tested and working. Vintage GM air conditioning box, which is mostly complete. It's got the TX valve still in there. Coil. Got an old copper alley coil. It's an under dash mounted air conditioner. Blower motor isn't seized, it's a bit stiff though. I'll clean him up. I think Brad might want that one for one of his customers. These things are interesting. There's several big bale bags full of them. They're silicon controlled rectifiers as far as I can tell. Or maybe thyristors. They're from mains power transmission or something like that. I think they're rated to 700 amps or so. CR7K 1103 A35 37042. And they're made by AEI. So I'm going to find a way to test them. I'm pretty sure I know how to test them. This will probably have a gate and an emitter and a base and collector, I think. So they could be, yeah, more than likely silicon controlled rectifiers. That one's taken a bit of a knock to its shielding. But I can get plenty more, there's tons of them. That's going to be control for that. We were sorting through about 4 tonne of outboard wrecker scrap today, and there was just dozens of these control boxes, outboard carcasses, coils, bloody propellers, everything. But it was all mixed in together in the same bin, so it basically all went down as steel. Bloody idiots didn't separate it into iron alley and cable and other stuff. So it all went as steel. It's kind of satisfying hearing old outboard motors, like big 6 cylinders, just get crunched by an excavator claw. It's amazing how brittle they are once you put a few tons of pressure on them. Break them in half. And I went to Bunnings and got some crap. I'm going to use that to fix the insulation on this. This has that crappy old fiberglass woolly shit. I'm going to give it a light spray with this just to solidify it. It's supposedly virtually no odour at all once it's cured. So it won't smell for very long. Cleaning brushes for this, another scrubbing brush, and just machinery grey, fairly standard colour that I use. Oh well, I better unload this. I'll test those fans again on a better battery. I only used one of the batteries on the scrap battery pallet. I believe it was fully charged, but then again a lot of them are there for a good reason. So I'll test those fans out, give this a quick clean and a look over, test the fan on that, and get stuck into this thing. I've at least got to get it off the trailer because, well, I need the trailer. Yeah, oil filler for the drive. Hasn't been used in yonks. It's a reduction drive. I'll clean up the plate and we'll go over that later. Oh well, thanks for watching.